think someone might see us?
Maybe.
Do you care?
Not at all.
What is that? What is that? Wait!
I wish we had time to get better acquainted.
As do I. But time must bow to duty. For now, at least. Allow me to look into your eyes and see into your heart.
He's just standing there, menacingly!
You are more than worthy. And this moment we have shared will be my treasure to keep.
What's that? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, because I'm your favorite random man, future king of YouTube, Chance was in this here building today, and how you guys doing? So before we get started in this video, I just gotta say this real quick. I gotta really get this off my chest. So, on the topic of Yasuke, because I want to focus more on the numbers right quick, because if I go into any more, it's gonna be a long video. But Yasuke is a samurai. And I don't care what no one said. No one had an issue when the late great Chadwick Boseman was rumored to play Yasuke. No one had an issue when they had that Yasuke anime on Netflix. No one had an issue on Yasuke when he was on Samurai Warriors 5. No one had an issue with Yasuke being a samurai when he was on Neo 2. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it up right here. It says here, Yasuke is widely known as the Obsidian Samurai. He is one of Oda Nobunaga's retainer. The problem I have with certain people is like, they don't do their homework, they don't do their research. And also, oh, he wasn't a samurai, he was a samurai. It says it right here, he's a retainer. The point that I'm making, where Ubisoft messed up at, is when they made him a playable character. Now, I don't have an issue with Yasuke being in the game. Don't get it twisted. My issue is if he was just a non-playable character or a retainer. If we just had two random characters, one male, one female Japanese character, I'm sure this wouldn't be a issue. But here we are. Here we are. Now it's an issue that, oh, we got like in some people's cases, they say they okay with the vote stuff, but oh, we got a black why is a black samurai here?
What did you say, nigga?
That sounds a bit racist to me. But other than that, yes, I do believe Yasuke is a samurai. I do believe that Ubisoft made a mistake making him a playable character. Now, in the DLC wise, you want to have him in the game and be a playable character? Yeah, fine, that's good. You can do that. But have him as a playable character, and I'm not going to even go on, because again, this video will be a whole lot longer than it is. I'm not even going to go on how disrespectful Ubisoft was to Japanese people, but especially to the Prime Minister of Japan. I'm not even going to go on that. But let's talk about these numbers right quick, because the math ain't mathing right here. Because the first thing that Ubisoft said is, hey, pretty much say, hey, we got 1 million players. Then they want to say we got 2 million players. Here's the problem. Where is the copy sale? Where's the unit? Where's the copy sales? It's been out for like what? About 3 to 4 or 5 days. So, and yet we don't have a number. Now, don't get me wrong, because I'm gonna put this page up right here for for their player count on Steam. So you see this right here. This is, I believe, I took this picture maybe, I want to say either Friday or Saturday. I definitely want to say Saturday. So this is their number right here. So again, during this time is at 33,260 for players right now. Then the 24-hour peak is over 44,106. See the number for the all-time peak. All right. To do more research yesterday, it's like, oh, it dropped down. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. Like, what happened? Like, seriously, what happened? Like, yeah, like the 24-hour, the all peak is still pretty much the same, it pretty much is definitely the same. But then we go look down and we look at the prior to this recording. I think it was at 5. So there. But that shows you right there. Like if you got this many players again, mind you, that's just Steam, and let alone plays the game. Do I know? My cousin, the True PLG Nation, he's a fan with Assassin's Creed. My friend Victor Quick 1, he's a fan of Assassin's Creed, and another guy named Solomon, he plays the game. Now with Jaleel, True PLG Nation, he went to Ubisoft Plus to get the game. Vic pre-ordered the game, and I heard that the pre-orders of Assassin's Creed Shadow was not really good. I think it was really poor. So something ain't right because again the numbers ain't matching up. Now, do I think can they reach to 1 million copies? I do believe they can actually get there because it's Assassin's Creed. Because as they said, the auto intake or people got to buy the game day one. They're going to do it. It's their favorite game. Like I said, my cousin got it doing Ubisoft Plus. Got it day one. But because I asked them where does Assassin's Creed Shadow is in PS5 and Xbox? So he looked it up for me. He said, as right now, prior to this recording, on PS5, Assassin's Creed Shadows at 23. Didn't break the top 10. Then we go to that Xbox. It's at number 10. Again, prior to this recording. And I remember they saying that that PS5 has the higher count, I want to say. I got 2 different videos I want to show you right quick. And one's from Dr. Disaster, another one from Smash JT. I was actually off his second channel. But first, let's talk about Dr. Disaster. We're going to play this clip, and then we're going to talk more about it. All right, here we go.
Elliott says that the numbers do not reflect the smash hit Ubisoft desperately needs, and predicts that, given the scope and development time of Assassin's Creed Shadows, the title has almost certainly not broken even yet. While launching on Steam straight away was certainly a boon for the game, Elliott compares Shadows' numbers on the platform to the port of Ghost of Tsushima, which treads on similar ground to the new Assassin's Creed. Despite it being a port of a then 4-year-old game, Ghost of Tsushima sold roughly twice as many copies on Steam at launch than Shadows, according to data pulled from Alinea Analytics. Assassin's Creed Shadows Steam sales also pale in comparison to some of 2025's true mega hits so far. 3 days after launch, Shadows has apparently sold 310,000 copies. In a similar time frame, Split Fiction shifted 882,500 units on Steam, and the gargantuan Monster Hunter Wilds sold almost 10 times better than Shadows with 3.7 million units, according to Alinea's data.
So, right there, is doing poorly. The reason they're not releasing how many they sold because they haven't reached there. Again, because it's rumored that they have got at least up to 1 million. Maybe I think rumor has like up to $1.5 million. Million copies sold. Excuse me. So again, if it gets there, I'm not surprised. I'm really not. But they need more than just 1 million copies sold, because pretty much the word is. They want to at least sell up to 7 million copies of Shadows. I get it's going to be hard for them to get that 7 million. Then for them to sit there to brag or gaslight us, we got getting 2 million players for a game. Don't get me wrong. It's nothing to scoff at. That's good. That's really good, especially like on day 1, day 2. That's good. But what are the numbers? The math ain't mathing. But I got one right quick. From Smash JT Live. We're gonna play this one, and we're gonna pretty much wrap some of this up. So here we go.
Yeah, I mean, these are estimates. Okay, these aren't the. I don't have a leaker, but
how did you come to these numbers? Let's start with that.
So with PS5, there's a whole math section, but don't go there. It's too much for some people. They won't like it.
This.
So these numbers are fine, but the second post is the math. I'll just break it down. So for PS5, on PSN profiles, there's 903,000 PS5 users. PS5 specifically. There's a lot more than that, but PS5 specifically, 903,000. So you go on there, and you can go into the game, and it says how many people own it. Straight up, right at the top. So you take that number, you do the multiplier against the user base that's active PS5s, which is 49 million per month. It gets you a multiple 54, so you multiply that number by 54, and I get 510,000. And then with Xbox, it's pretty much a division like Xbox and MS Store on PC kind of mixed, where it's about 50%. It's probably a little less, but 250. It's just a roundabout number. It's much smaller than PlayStation. So,
and your total here that you came to would be, before I even saw this, not to sound like a Nostradamus, but would be around what I would have guessed it would have sold. I would have probably gone under this. I would have gone like 1.1, maybe 1.2 if I'm thinking.
It was one.
And you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at Sacrifice, you got a 33 and a third chance of winning. But I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat. He's fat!
0.1 yesterday's Smash. You see,
okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense, but like,
so again, yeah, these aren't perfect numbers at all, but they're
no. But this is
good.
like a general consensus of what you could guess from it based off of the numbers that they've presented.
Again, this is just his estimate. This is not true numbers. I just want to get that out there. This is just his estimate of that. So again, like I'm gonna link both videos on the so you guys can check it out for yourself. But you see how the the bugs, the dialogue in the game, what, like, I'm not surprised. And let me say this, and before we get ready to wrap this up, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Now, if y'all like this game, if you're having fun with this game, that's great. I'm happy. Like I said before, 3 people that I know plays this game are enjoying the game, and Jaleel and Vic say they didn't really ran into no bugs. Matter of fact, I think prior to this recording, they just had another update for stabilization. So, if you're having fun with this game, and I know what y'all about to say. I know what you're about to say. But Random Man, you play Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk got bugs, and you said if the bugs ain't game breaking, that's good. And you know what? I stick with that. But look, like, honestly, despite how I feel about bugs, again, no video games is perfect. I humbly get that. No video game is perfect. But listen well with your audience. It is going to fail. And that's what it is. Now, announcing that you have 1 million, 2 million players, it's all fine and dandy. But if it ain't selling, you ain't making no money. It's going to flop. And let's not forget that when the game first came out, Ubisoft, like, stocks, it dropped. Then it went back up. So I don't know where it's at right now. And like I said, because I'm not going to go in, like, I can't go into too much detail. I want the video to be as long as it already is. But you can't sit there and tell me that this game is A1 sauce and it's not good. Okay, guys, I'm going to end off with this. Games like Monster Hunter Wilds, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, mention not only their player count, but they mention how many copies they have sold. And yet, we are still speculating on how many copies are sold for Assassin's Creed Shadows. I remember my cousin Jaleel told me it's like they're gathering the number. They're gathering the numbers. They still counting numbers. Huh? No, you know right then and there where you at. Let's say 3 days tops. Let's say they should know at least 3 days tops. Really 1 day top, honestly. They know their number is right now. They waiting for that number to grow. The problem is, if it's growing, it's not growing quick or expansive enough for them to save them. That's the problem. That's why gaming from the East is doing so much better than gaming in the West. Now, there are some games here in the West that are good. Some. It's very small, but some. But again, like I said, if you enjoy playing this game, fine, because I want games here to do well. We just shouldn't have games that's coming from the East to do well until they actually release a number, and it better be higher than 1 million. I mean, you better at least be at least 5 million when you give a number. Then yeah, but yeah, I'm wrapping this up, guys. I don't wrap on long enough. So before I go, this may be the only video you get from me this week. I am trying to get some videos done for the group channel. So maybe, like I said again, so maybe this might be the only one you get, because I'm trying to get some more videos for the group channel, trying to get some recordings done for that. No live stream this week at all as well. So next week I will return back to Resident Evil 4, and definitely some live stream for 2K25. Jeez, I think I said 24 the other time. I think I did. But anyways, we're gonna wrap this up, guys. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, come to the brand side. We do have those cookies. Hashtag me Corey's Kitchen, and please, I'm gonna say it again. Please, you guys stay random. I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all take it easy.